Okay, everybody out there, I'm taking a cupcake break because I've had one too many beers and I need to slow down the alcohol absorption. The best thing about absorbing alcohol for me is eating pizza. But that's good Pop's weakness. But bad Pop, which I am not right now because I don't have the red shirt on, but he loves cupcakes. But let's face it, there's a little bad Pop in all of us. Even your mother. Been there, done that. Who knows? I might be your daddy. Yeah. Good cake. Cupcake. It's almost as good as some good hair pie.
Put some on your head.
Hello everybody, this is Terrence Popp with another episode of Redonkulous.com. And today, I'm going to be going over a strange phenomena that I've been noticing and some of my friends have been noticing now that we're getting on there in age, known as the Slingback effect. You're crazy! It's when ex-wives or ex-girlfriends, all of a sudden they reappear in your life for some reason. This does not apply to ex-wives and girlfriends specifically. Say back in the day, you yourself were a boho and you were orbiting some chick that you wanted a piece and she wouldn't go with you or she wouldn't have anything to do with you, so you went on to do other things. Guess what? She becomes tier 2, knocking on your door. Don't be a slingback. Send them packing with their pride in a sling. And with that being said, let us begin.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
And this is how the slingback effect works. Now pay attention. I think I need to eat one of them cupcakes. That if one or if all of these indicators are met, you know at some point you're going to suffer from a slingback. I've been drinking. I've already had, this is we're on our third beer. You go from a beta male to an alpha male. I've already covered this. But in case you haven't, crisscross, you bet the wrong dog. You know, right around 34, you make the transition from a beta male to an alpha male. Guess what? You're probably going to have a slingback effect going on. Now listen, if you're an alpha and you're a good dude, guess what? You are the cream of the crop because there's not a lot of good alphas out there. You treated them nice and they wanted to move along to find something better. And a lot of those women come to realize that 10 to 15 years later. Fuck them, edit that out. Alright, a lot of you are like, why would a woman leave a good guy alpha? Well, maybe it's because, you know, he didn't have a substance abuse problem and he didn't slap him around or try to change him or do any of that crazy stuff. Who wants that? Who wants to have no challenge and a good dude in their life? You change from a tier 2, tier 3 dude to a tier 1. You know, it happens all the time. A man gets an epiphany and he hits it and becomes ripped. I don't know, maybe you're going to juice fast, you diet, exercise, get your stomach stapled, whatever you do, you go from a tier 2, tier 3 to a tier 1. And I just got to say this because a lot of women are motivated by money. You acquire cash. Either you win it, you get it from an inheritance, or, you know, God forbid you do it the old-fashioned way and you stay on your job and you earn it by getting promoted up the ladder. That basketball star who's going to play in the NBA, he's just scooping ice cream for a living. Nerdy guy from high school just sold his app, Shopping Brick Road, for $30 million. Now, if you meet this, guess what? Slingback. With that being said, for the Peg D side, let's talk about the Slot C side here. Hang on.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
They reach the age of 32. I don't know what that is, but they realize at 32, if they haven't secured something down, they better knock it out. And they start going back into the old book and, you know, trying to rope in a slingback. If they reach the age of 32 and they're slinging you back, that's probably because that biological clock is ticking. If you're going to hit it and quit it, make sure you wrap your tool, and we all call this retribution coitus, Yeah! Ex-wives will do this sometimes after the age of 40 or after 10 years have passed since your divorce. No! No! No, let them live in their world of misery and loneliness. With that being said, ex-husbands do this after 3 years. Okay, because Slingback works both ways. Wretched bitches. Edit that out. The female has cut you away, and she has gone through 3 unsuccessful relationships. You know, a guy beats her, drug dealer, a guy goes to jail, they don't work out for whatever reasons. After they've dated, you know, the drug dealer and the abuser, and suddenly that good dude looks pretty appetizing. All right, now this is another one, and this is a little cruel, but this is how it works. They go from a tier 1 to a tier 2 or a 3. 1 or 2 kids with Mr. Psycho Dude, or 2 psycho dudes who don't pay child support. They want you to take care of their kids for them. You know, normal to peritis to Tyrannosaurus rexitis, with a stage in between these two called saddlebagitis. Run far, run fast, jump the fence when you're there. Get out of there. If these happen, you know, she's going to realize that her options have now become very limited because she went from tier 1 to tier 2 or 3. And she's going to go right back here to the Slingback. And the good thing about running away from a chick who's got Tyrannosaurus rexitis is when she tries to sling back you, you can hear her coming.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
If you weren't good enough for them then, you know what? You didn't need them, and certainly they're not good enough for you now. Fuck 'em. And any woman who doesn't move forward likely is not accepting responsibility for her actions. Problems will repeat. So even if you were dating these women and something went wrong and they cut you away, whatever it was, it's not rectified. You're just gonna go right back to the same old crap. Circles and circles and circles of mistakes. Oh yes. Oh yes. You will save a lot of money by avoiding a Slingback because they almost always end in tragedy. Holy shit, you're right. Have some self-respect and do not punish yourself with a Slingback. Stop the bleeding. Now you know what the Slingback effect is. You're conscious of it. Be wary of it and cover your 6. And you know how you deal with women like this? You put your I care face on for about a second and then you delete the text. Beer me! Or you engage in retribution coitus. Yeah! Hey, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you do, I'll run your wife off after she turns 40. Did you ever notice that rotisserie chicken? That's almost as good as a nice piece of juicy tits. That's just the alcohol talking. Wait, no, it's not. All right, everybody, Terrence Popp here in Upper... Only 2 beers in. I'm already slurring speech. Retribution coitus. Oh my God, that's beautiful.